Today I'll record my longer form video as a follow-up to my 3-minute informational video regarding Utah school funding. Along with my research that I did for these videos, I also had some surveys for possible endorsements to fill out, and that helped me direct my thinking on a couple of different topics. So I thought I'd strike while the iron's hot. I'm not sure if every other long video will be exactly like this one. They might vary a little bit, but this is this one. Putting myself on the record like this is actually rather nerve-wracking. My short videos that I've lovingly dubbed She Simplifies are factually based. This video will be more based on my own experience, and I have friends that are in the public school system, and I haven't wanted to get anywhere close to causing rifts, but if I'm going to do my job as a candidate, then I need to be transparent regarding my principles that I'll lead with if I'm elected. And so there will probably be spots where we disagree, and I hope we can cordially have discussions and keep those friendships intact. I am extremely dedicated to educating Utah's children and to lifelong learning for every individual. Ensuring our children have comprehensive knowledge means they can move through and understand our world. That's essential for strong families and strong communities. Good understanding and skills in reading, math, science, history feed the mind, and opportunities at school for other subjects such as music, art, agriculture, cooking, and shop class can unlock new interests and help shape the whole person. Broad education helps people connect to others and feel social connection, social cohesion, help people feel like they have a place that they belong. And with all of that, I don't necessarily believe that public school is the right answer for every child. I'm the mom of 3 children, which means I'm invested right now in how our system works, and I have current relevant experience. I am really grateful for Utah school choice opportunities that allow me to put my children in the best place for their learning, development, and success. I am determined to support school choice moving forward. I initially wrote out some paragraphs about my experience in public school, my husband's experience in public school. I had to cut them for time, but basically, I had a really good experience in school. I didn't have any problems. My husband did not have a good experience with public school, so he ended up being homeschooled after about 3rd grade. I've got 2 kids in school right now, or school age. My oldest has always gone to a charter school, and my middle son is in his 1st year of homeschooling, and they are both in the perfect places for them. Not that they always love school. Today, my middle son that I homeschool didn't want to do his homework, and we had 3-4 weeks in December where he didn't want to do it, but we got through it. My middle son did about 1.5 years of Head Start preschool. We tried both half day and full day, and that was really good for us in those times because 3-year-old Patrick was a handful. All capital letters, maybe 5 hands full. He was a lot. And my immediate family had so much going on right then, between mental illness, a baby, my majorly broken ankle, and a lot of other stuff. And I'm really grateful that I had a place to take him where he was watched, cared for, and fed and taught, and I could stay home, take care of my house, my baby, all the other tough things that were going on, and try and get those things aligned and fixed. And thankfully now things are a lot better. I was on the Head Start Policy Council for a school year. Patrick also did a program called Waterford Upstart, which I happily recommend to anyone here in Utah. Some other states do it too, for 4-year-olds, roughly. He has been reading for, I honestly think, about 2 years now. He would read books to his whole preschool class, but I started doing daily homeschool for him either August or September when he was 5. He's already reading at a 3rd grade level and doing 1st grade math. I couldn't imagine putting him into school right now, into a kindergarten classroom. He is busy, crazy 6-year-old. He would never want to sit still to go over things that he learned 2 years ago. And the plan's always been to homeschool him anyway. My husband really felt strongly that he wanted his kids to be homeschooled. And I'm grateful that as parents, we have the privilege and responsibility to figure out what's best for our kids, and that Utah helps support that. My oldest son is a very social creature. He thrives on being around other people. So sending him to his room, even to cool down if he's annoyed by his siblings, feels like a punishment to him. He doesn't want to be alone. I had him with my ex-husband, and because of that divorce situation, I knew homeschooling him wasn't really a workable option. So I put a lot of research into finding his charter school, and I try and be active in the school's parent group as I can, dragging along 2 younger siblings. I'm currently there about an hour a week. I previously served on the school community council that handles plans for land trust funds. The school's won a ton of awards. Teachers have gotten grants. His 2nd grade teacher was amazing and helped him triple his Lexile score in 1 year. His charter school also is able to teach strong character, the importance of having strong character, and it's able to hold kids accountable, which is great. They can do that because admittance isn't guaranteed. It's not automatic. So, those are my experiences. Really quick, I'll talk about kind of policy principles, and this video will be closer to 10 minutes. But I didn't want to promise 10 minutes and have it not be that long. So, talking about with policy. I covered school funding sources and amounts in my info post. I don't think anything really needs to change there. I'm pretty happy with how things are set up, what the amounts are. I'm really open to hearing other experiences, so please reach out to talk if you have concerns. This is just where I'm at right now. I'm very pro charter school. I am very pro Utah Fits All scholarship that can help pay for homeschool and private school options. My children benefit from both of those funding options through the state, and I don't see that position changing. That's something I am really, really strong on. I think students using other opportunities only helps public schools because it gets kids to the right place for them. It lowers the student to teacher ratio. The alternatives need to be protected and encouraged. And I also want those alternatives to keep their unique flavors that make them different from traditional school. If education is more individually focused, it doesn't require as much time or money, and kids can learn in their best way. Without massive social change, I don't know what the perfect solution is to fix issues in our public schools. No system is going to work perfectly for everybody. The government cannot fix life. It cannot get rid of difficulty. And so if there were changes that I were to make, I would want to help realign teachers, parents, people back into their proper places. I don't know that this is something that the government can even do. I don't know that that's part of the government's role. We as villagers need to step up and support one another better, make life easier so parents can feel more capable of directing their lives and their children's lives on the right path. So there's a lot of changes that need to be done on a social level between people to get it so teachers don't have to be food handlers, clothing suppliers, transportation, babysitters. There's a lot that we ask teachers and we ask schools to do that really is not fair to them. It's not fair to the kids. It's not fair to families. We're asking them to do too much, and that needs to be backed off a little bit. But I don't know that that's something in the legislature. That's just my position on things. So I appreciate it that you made it through this video that's 3 minutes longer than I anticipated. I hope you all have a great day. As always, if you've got questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. My campaign phone number is 385-240-0596. Have a great day. Thank you so much.